everyone, this is Kimmy Wyatt and welcome to this video. Hey. You guys, I'm doing an update. Y'all, I just want y'all to watch the screen. I'm not going to even say anything. Just tell me what's happening to the screen. Y'all see those little pixels and stuff moving around? There's a lot of activity above my head. And look, the spot has gotten even darker. I just did this video and I was wondering why when I look at it with my eyes that this spot looks lighter than what you are seeing. But I want you guys to focus. This is an update video, by the way, of my burn spot. The pictures of this burn spot were in my YouTube community. They should still be there. It's like someone is hacking into my YouTube account and only letting certain browsers see certain things. My son's pictures are missing. The set of his pictures, which should have been at the very beginning of the community post, this spot. I was in my last apartment. I moved out of that apartment in April of 23. Those pictures were at the beginning. I don't see those. But this spot, I have a video, though. It's showing in a video. And I have copies of those pictures, so I may have to post them again. But the video shows or depicts how this was pink. For my speculation, I'm not a doctor or anything, not an emergency person in the emergency room, but I burnt myself with a boiler and I put it on the stove to let the water evaporate out of it before I put it up under the cabinet. You know how you wash your dishes, rinse them. And I said, well, let me turn the stove on and put the pot on the boil. I did two, one bigger than the other one. And they could sit off inside each other. And so what I did was I did the little one first. And while it was cooling, I did the bigger one. And I thought the bigger one had cooled down enough and it hadn't. And I touched my arm with the boiler and my skin just dropped off. It just fell on the floor, literally. So that's not a first or second degree burn. Third and fourth degree burns are burns that go beyond the tissue. And I'm losing my terms right now, but the tissue is a deep tissue burn. Like some shiggity where you would literally have to go into intensive care at the hospital had it been something major. Well, this was bigger, by the way, let me say that. And it was also pink. Like literally you could see pink and white. So I'm going to get with YouTube and figure out where those pictures are. Why come they're not showing on my YouTube channel? The video, I can't even tell you. Oh, it may be called Look What I Did or something. But there's a couple of videos that's showing the healing process of this. This may be the 5th video, and they all have different titles, of course. But I want you guys to focus on, first thing I want you guys to focus on is, and what you can't see, is this idiot above my head is truly trying to hack into this video because that's their fear of me. Hold on, you guys. Let me show you. Hold on. Doing updates on my skin and hair care line. Okay. And your products will probably not be in these bottles. These are just for, what do you call it? Well, I don't know what you would call it. I do know what you would call it if I can remember. But these are just here to give you guys an idea of, for instance, this would be the hair oil, and it's 4 ounces. Okay. This might be a 5 ounce, but either way, you'll get 4 ounces. For those of you, oh God, I just thank you, Jesus, for that. Let me say something to you guys. First of all, there's a lot of skin and hair care products out on the market, y'all. There's a lot. Since I was a little girl, I mean, stuff, Blue Magic. Some people are even putting Jerry curls back on their hair and they're giving them a different name now. They're Jerry. It was GHERI or GH Jerry curls. And when I tell you a Jerry curl will grow your hair because you're not messing with it, but you're messing with it because you can put it up, you can do all kind of stuff with it, but it's highly moisturized. And I just saw a video where someone, it was a TikTok video, but it was on YouTube, and the lady was like, if I'm not mistaken, this used to be called a Jerry curl. So they're coming back. A lot of stuff is coming back. But let me say something. I'm not going to say who did this video, but I thought, like a lot of people that commented on this video, they thought it was very immature. People are speaking their mind, y'all. People don't care who you are. People don't care how famous you are. People are going to tell you when you're being a little immature. Y'all, if you got a product out on the market, do your thing. Do you? People were wondering who, and I'm not saying they were talking about me, and I must say I highly respect this person and was very shocked when I saw this video. Now, some people were agreeing with them. You got haters and stuff, but there is someone, I'm just going to say someone who did a video, and then within that video, they had their life partner, and they were putting down their life partner, I guess, created something for your skin. I don't even know what the person created. That just lets you know I'm out. Didn't even know they had a skin this and a hair that. Don't even really know the person's name. I know the famous person, and I know that famous person has a sister that's famous also, but I don't, come on, y'all. I don't roll like that. I don't compare myself to anyone. Honestly, there is no comparison. Y'all, when you got money, let me tell y'all something the difference between somebody that has money and someone don't. My stuff would have been, first of all, my stuff will probably never be on a store shelf because because of how elite it is. No offense to anyone who has something out there. I'm not competitive. I'm just keeping it real. I've thoroughly thought about putting my stuff on stores because they were talking about how their stuff is on store shelves and all that. Make it do what it does. Make it do what it do. But this one is not in competition with anyone. I don't have any competition. Y'all, when I tell you I know for a damn fact, I don't have any competition. See, when you got money, you can easily get someone to come up with, you can hire me. Hire me to come up with a product for you. I can make over 600 products, but I'm definitely not in competition with anyone. And I'm not even saying that video was about me, but it was the content of the video. And a lot of people, I guess, who some people were saying it like I would have said it, but I mean, it went over my shoulders, but I have to comment on it just in case. You hear me? Some people were saying that the video was immature because they did a rap about the products, which get your stuff out there. I mean, that wasn't what they were calling immature. The immature part was they were putting other people's products down. You guys, if you got a damn good product, y'all will never hear me putting someone else's products down. I can hands down say that my stuff is not compatible to nothing on this planet. Bring it to me. Okay. I don't care who it is, bring it to me. I want to see what you did because I know I got 11 years of research behind me. And I know people are on my YouTube channel trying to see where is she going with that because that's a phenomenal thing. Let me tell you something. When you got a product that gets rid of, y'all, just as an example, ooh, Jesus, come on now, these downloads. Y'all, he talking to me. Y'all know he talk. Come on. Like, y'all know God, when I'm doing a video, sometimes I can't hear God, but he'll say something. He and I, we got this going on. Don't forget to tell him about, y'all, I had told y'all, witchcraft. Let's talk about witchcraft. Y'all had this bump on me. It got to the point where someone I was dating was like, you don't have to hide that because, and y'all, hindsight is a mother, okay? You know how you take care of your body and you know your body. Did I say you know your body? And you got something on your body, right? I'll just say on your body. And you like, what? Why is this here? And you've prayed and prayed and prayed and it's just sitting there. Witch fucking craft. Didn't know witchcraft was on me, y'all. Okay, this is some personal shit I'm telling y'all right now. Personal. Okay, and I'm like, where is this bump? Okay, I had a bump on the inside of my vagina, on the lip part of my vagina. Y'all know what the lip is, the lip. They call them the lips, okay? It didn't hurt, didn't get pus from it. I knew something was inside, then I thought, Charisma Skin and Hair Care line, you're going to get bumps everywhere, okay? Anybody that's telling you can't get bump, just regular bumps, okay, acne on your private area, you can. Somebody lied to you, you can. So I knew that I wasn't sleeping around. I knew. I was like, what is this? What is this? I let it go. And let me tell y'all something a little bit about a witchcraft. When people are doing witchcraft on you, they do it based on that premise that you're gonna what? Let's say it together. Let it go. It must be my body. It must be what that is. And when you got a warlock who has attached themselves to you, who thinks that who has spiritually spoused your ass, y'all hear me? Who tries to rape you and have sex with you in the dream state. I'm just keeping it real. You didn't know what none of this stuff was. That person is not going to want and does not want, past and present, anyone to be around you, to sleep with you, to find a boyfriend, you get married, blah, blah, blah. So this is all in hindsight, y'all. I had no clue what the fuck so ever why this bump was on the let's go with size. I would say it was the size of I want to say an eraser, a little bit smaller than the size of an eraser. And it was at the lower part of, what I would call the lip area on my left side. And I was like, what? And it got to the point where I was sexually active with my with an ex-boyfriend, and he knew I didn't have any diseases. We knew I didn't have any diseases, but when he would you know what I'm saying, okay. Okay, when he would, y'all know what I'm trying to say. It got to the point I would be kind of covering that area up or whatever, and in the hopes that he wouldn't realize what I was doing. It got to the point where he actually literally moved my hands and made me feel very comfortable and told me, he said, you don't have to do that. He said, I see that and I know it's there, and I know you don't have any diseases. He said, I get bumps there. So it's he made me feel, and he didn't have any diseases. So it made me feel really, really comfortable. I was all good, and I just spread eagle. No. No, I felt really comfortable because I knew this. I knew I did not have any diseases. And let me go back into my archives, y'all. I had sex with someone that I went to school with. Now y'all think I'm telling my business. I got to get all this out here, baby, because people will talk and lie. And this guy had just went and have. See, that's why I don't pay you to lie. Gemma lies. It's some astrological signs. I just Gemma lie. No, had a little thing in my apartment, my first apartment, and this guy and I were, I guess, kind of attracted to each other. We didn't know until this little thing. Well, I thought he was handsome, and I guess he thought something about me. But anyway, everyone else left, and he stayed. And of course, him staying was because we were really just all over each other at this thing. And I had graduated, and he had graduated. He was a year younger than I. Make a long story short, we were, he spent the night, and of course it was a sexual thing going on, but he went and told people I gave him a sexually transmitted disease. Y'all stop lying on people, because guess what? What he did not know was this one right here. Y'all know those free services for young ladies. When you're going to get your birth control pills and you're going to get your annuals and all that back in the day, from the free services from the city, from the government, you can go in and get. I took care of myself, and I made sure I was clean, and had just. Do y'all fresh off the presses had these legs open, and they was up in there checking to see what was going on that Friday. And that Friday is when everybody came over. Come on now. Because it was time for me. I was on birth control pills. I'm just keeping it real. And it was time for me to get my annual. I think they gave you 6 packs or something to get you. So whatever it was, irrelevant. But I had just had my annual and was totally 110% disease free. Why this fool say I gave him a disease? Come to find out, he had a girlfriend. I didn't even know he had a girlfriend, y'all. He had just broken up. Let me take that back. He had just broken up. It took my play brother, who was his friend, to tell me that he had a girlfriend, and they had just, baby, you better go talk to her. But it was very embarrassing for me because, I was somewhat of a socialite, not in elementary, but, high school, both high schools. And it was very embarrassing for me because some of the people that were over were some of my friends from my other school. Okay. Like uppity, like and that were, and we had bonded with each other because I did the school senior trip. So it was more than just my high school. It was my old high school, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. So you guys just be careful, man, because you have people that are going around here lying and saying stuff. and they don't know that you just left. You hear me? You just left from getting all this check. How you gonna sit there? And then come to find out that the person had said that because they didn't want me to be with anyone else. Sit down. Have several seats. How you gonna sit up there and try to tell me who to be with? Okay. So I had to say that, and so these friends of mine were utterly shocked. They were like, what? Whether they ever said it to me, the look on their face, because me doing the senior trip conjoined several schools went on our senior trip, the school that I graduated from, because I knew people from this school, I knew people from that school, I knew people, you know what I'm saying? And so we were filling a bus, you hear me? So they all met each other, exchanged phone numbers. So this word got out. No, I did not, honey. You need to go and take that. What was his name? Because I ought to front him out right now. Patrick, you a lying sack of shit. And I told my friends, I said, what? I said, he didn't even know. Why would I tell him? I just can't. By the way, I just came back from having my stuff checked out. I mean, it was irrelevant, and condoms it was just like, dude, you need to sit down. But there are people, Gemini. I'm sorry. If you're a Gemini, I apologize. Gemini. Gemini. Every astrological sign has a different name. Okay. Airhead. Okay, Aries. No, I'm just playing. Really, I'm not. I have given every astrological sign a different name. Okay, so now I had to say that, y'all. So just get some stuff out, because people. So let me get back to the story. So, y'all, it's so much stuff. Gnats. Here you go, y'all. I opened up the main container that has the oil. How come it was some gnats in here? How come they started flying to the oil? Now, they weren't flying to the oil because gnats like stuff, food, and all my stuff is all natural, and it has, it's all natural, it's all natural. Plant life and stuff like that. But I said, oh my God, look at the gnats coming toward it. It was a blessing for me. Not that it was spoiled or anything like that. So when I saw that was just another one up for the product. Like I said, my stuff is not on trial. And I put some of this skin oil. I know it gets rid of eczema. It gets rid of psoriasis and seborrheic dermatitis. And y'all go look at the video when I'm telling y'all the things that this oil gets rid of. But when I put some, I'm testing out stuff, y'all. So her hand had this bump. Because see, let me tell y'all something. Let me tell y'all about witches. I'm not a witch. Don't even know how to, nothing. I did a card cutting, though. I didn't even know anything about a card cutting. But I had put it on my bucket list to do a card cutting to get rid of this idiot that has been following me everywhere, y'all. Stay with me. Obviously, it worked. Because, you listen to the tarot readers, like, you just did something, and it so, and I, y'all, you just don't live my life. Let me put it that way. I would be on here for 3 hours if I really went into detail like I want. So you guys, I'm gonna test out anything going on in this life. I'm gonna test my products out on it. I'm like, okay, let me see if it'll get rid of it. How about that bump was never mine? Just like I've been telling y'all to return stuff back to the sender. I've been having witchcraft put on me for some years, man. And I prayed on that bump. And I prayed. I said, God, get rid of this. It doesn't hurt. You know what I'm saying? It's not inflamed. Hindsight is a mother. I know now why I wasn't inflamed. I know now why I wasn't hurting. Because it was there as a detour for men to not try to get with me. Oh, this mofo mad as hell, and I'm telling y'all this because he listening. I didn't know this, y'all. I'm like, where this bump coming from? I'm healthy. I drink my water. I take my vitamins. But guess what? Oh, well, it's there. It's mine. Oh, well. And this is for years, y'all. So it got to the point, it wasn't hurting or anything. And this is a kicker. It never hurt. It never blistered. It never got red. It never, never. never, 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 never. Never gonna get it, 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 never gonna get it. Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay, never. It never did anything that a normal bump in that area would do. So that's how I knew something was, I just didn't know. I knew. And then I got to the point, I'm like, is this cancer? Evil asses. See how evil mofos are? Making a long story short, y'all, I prayed over it because I am, and this is during this sexual time with this person. I am being sexual with this person. I don't want this person to think I have a disease, blah, 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 blah. And he was so kind to grab my hands and let me know, because I was, it was a little move I would do, and he just moved my hand out the way like, girl, I got this head down here and I ain't moving it. I ain't moving it. You up here smelling all good and things. No, I'm not moving. But he was very, very kind in that. And I thank him for that but I still prayed over it prior to that. After that, I was cool. And my prayer to God was, God, remove this, because I don't know what it is. I admit with prayer, okay, return back to sender. What's the difference? Okay. Return to sender. Address unknown. Okay, Elvis was before his time, wasn't he? He knew all this stuff. Elvis knew that witchcraft was going on and this hard back then. Elvis got a song, Return to Sender. Y'all listen to it. I have it in one of my videos. But when I prayed on it, that was like returning it back to the sender. And I said, God, I don't know what this is. And I'm paraphrasing what I said, but it went away. And next thing you know, 2 or 3 days, it was gone. Now let's do, because God is source. You know what I'm saying? God is source. So when you hear people saying source is God. Okay. So, that little thing where, well, you supposed to pray to God. Well, damn, who you think source is? Duh. Just because you're not calling him God. God is not mad because you calling something that he created or his plant life and all that. Y'all, let me stop y'all, because I can literally take y'all to church, literally have you shouting. Do you hear me? Shout. Have you shot? So let me tell you what happened, you guys. And it went away. It dissolved. And I'm not gonna use. Did it dissolve or it just disappeared? I put it this way, I prayed over it and I, started looking for it and it wasn't there. It was literally gone. I'm like, what? So I knew prayer worked. I always knew prayer worked as a kid. You know what I'm saying? I knew prayer worked and I prayed for it. Y'all, once you realize, and I know this is not about witchcraft, but I got to throw this in here. Once you guys wake up to witchcraft being placed on you, your whole life is going to change. Some of you guys, and I want you to do this, and I'm not playing with you. Some of you guys have physical things wrong with you. You wake up and your nose does look like Rudolph the Red Nose. You hear me? And you know your damn nose is not red. You know your nose is not that size. You went to sleep last night and your nose is a whole different fucking size than it was when you went to sleep. You blow it off. Oh, what's wrong with my nose? Okay, I must be gaining weight. It's a lot of stuff that's going on with y'all out here, and it's really not you. And it could be something that's been on you for 8 years, and yet you got somebody going around with your fucking nose. You hear me? Return all that back to the sender. It's seriously. So when they're out of things to do. There's nothing else they can do. Anything they do to me, mirror magic, body magic, fat magic, whatever they want to call it, I'm going to return it back to the sender. I know my body. If I don't know anything else, I know my body. So I'm going to return it back to the sender. If I look in the mirror and see, oh, okay, one of my ears is higher than the other one, nah, return the sender. I don't give a damn what it is, okay? I don't care what it is. Oh, my eyebrow. Oh, no, we're not having that. Oh, no, I got more hairs in this eyebrow than the other one. No. So I return things back to the sender just to see, okay, if it's me or if it's witchcraft. And I can clearly say, you guys, none of this shit has been me. None of this shit has been me. It was witchcraft. So go back to, so when the witch goes down this list of things they've done to you and it was working. I said I was going to send y'all to church. When a witch or warlock, which is a male witch, goes down these things that were working on you for so long, and yet you've gotten rid of that. She got rid of that. I can't stand that bitch. She got rid of that. They're gonna go back. They're gonna find something that worked because their ego is shattered. Okay, their little ego, narcissistic ego, is shattered. They're gonna find some. Okay, let me put this bump back on her. So this bump resurfaced. You hadn't had this bump, y'all. I swear before the Lord, I hadn't had this bump in years, and I hadn't been with that person in years. That person resurfaced back in my life, and we dated again, and I swear it lasted about 3 weeks. Okay, hadn't had that. Didn't have it then. This bump, this is a 2000 freaking sang only put a year on it, but it was a 2000 or some bump. You heard me? Why did it just try to come back recently? And guess what I did? Not only did I return it back to the sender, so I don't know which one it was. I put some of my shit on it. How about that bump was gone the next day? They didn't even see me do it. I put some on. It was excess. I had put some on my face, and then, because I got to bounce, baby. If I'm gonna put my hands down there and some, of course they gonna get washed. Then I got to hurry up and do it. You hear me? I'll just keep it real. I got to put my hands in my pants, and I'm done. And it was a test. And my product passed the test. So going back to what I was saying earlier, my shit is not in competition with anyone. I'm not trying to be funny. It just works. It works on stuff that, I'm finding it works on stuff that it wasn't even intended for. So, just had to say that. So whomever, these people are in competition with, I don't do this competition thing. So, I'm not in competition with anyone. Sorry. Okay, so what I'm gonna do, you guys, is show you. This wasn't planned either, because this video is longer than what I had expected. I don't know if I can open it up. I was gonna say, I don't know if I can open this up. I'm just gonna post some of this in here. All right. Let y'all get ooh, that smells good. Let y'all get a visualization. And my stuff is all natural, so I'm not into putting a whole bunch of fragrance in a product just to sell a product. You're going to get the natural whatever. Now, as time goes on, there are natural things that, in other words, the smell that's here is natural from plant life or whatever, okay? And I love this smell, because as soon as you open the bottle up, and I've had people say, "Ooh, that smells good." It's a smell that it's supposed to have. Okay. All right. Like when you look at the ingredients list, it's a formula. This is a formula. It has its own smell. All right. And you will know my stuff from everyone else's stuff. Like I had, y'all didn't even know this. It's so much y'all don't know. I had a 5-gallon, I just told someone this. I had a 5-gallon bucket of rice water, y'all. My last apartment. I had a 5-gallon bucket of rice water. Now, Kimmy, okay, what's up with that? Y'all don't understand. My rice water is not your rice water. My rice water is not rice water that's on the shelves, if there is rice water on the shelves. My rice water, no bragging, is enhanced, meaning my rice water literally sits up for 60 days, 30 to 60 days, depending on which one you want. Okay, I think I may have taken one of those off. I think I took the 60-day off. If you want a 60-day rice water, I can do that for you. But it's a special request. My rice water is not only enhanced because it sits up, it's high over the top, super protein enriched. Okay. Not only that, it's enhanced with essential. Okay, somebody's playing their game, y'all. It's a Twitch addict. They're on Twitch. They're a gamer. It's highly enhanced. And you can get rainwater, which is a special request. I literally make rice water with rainwater. Okay. It just depends on what you guys. I just think outside the box. That's why I'm saying I don't know who they talking about. They can't be talking about me because I don't make stuff to slick your hair down, and I focus on growing your hair and removing diseases from your scalp. And I'm not slicking nobody's hair down when there's all this stuff on the store shelves, and you can just go say boop, you know. No, so my stuff is a little different. No bragging, but yeah, you guys, it's just like, y'all stop being competitive. And this is not just for that video. It's like, because people are like, oh, I wonder who she's talking about. I wonder who they're talking about. And I personally, let me tell y'all something, back up, skirt. Please don't think I thought that they were talking about me. But I have to be on the same bandwagon, on the same boat with some of the people that were saying, why would you be made? If your stuff is that good, you just advertise. You don't have to you don't have to put someone else's stuff down because of this. And to think that you're the only one on the store shelves that have done this and done that shows, for me, it speaks volumes. I would never tell someone, back up, Kimmy, you just said, listen to what I said, y'all. This right here is not for the store shelves. Let me say that again. This will probably never be on the store shelves. You know why? And let me put this on my head, y'all. Woo! You know why? Even though that's for the skin, it ain't gonna hurt nothing. Y'all, it will probably never be on the store shelves because there's about 50 something items in here, 40 some items in here. It can still go on the store shelves. No. You're not understanding. This is special. It'll probably never be on the store shelf. I mean, if my product, and I thought about that, and I thought about how I would brand it, and I thought, so trust me, when that day comes, if it ever comes, I'm prepared. Let me just say that. But it will probably never be on the store shelves because of how high class it is. If there is such a thing, it's not something that you can just, let me go to Walmart. No offense, I love Walmart, y'all. Let me go to Walmart and pick this up. No. If it were in Walmart, it would have to be locked up. Locked up, they won't let me out. They won't let it out, no. Baby, a cashier would have to come, somebody in customer service would have to come unlock this right here and give it to you. Just like them damn cigarettes. I'm just keeping it real. Okay. They literally would have to do that, because it would be stolen. Okay, rice water. Then my stuff would be stolen, which is what these idiots are trying to do as we speak. Y'all, I gotta show y'all my damn lock, y'all. Just discovered how they got, okay. Oh, this is going into some stuff. Y'all, right here in this apartment was a Phillips screwdriver and a flathead screwdriver. I'm not going to show you the drawer, but trust me, it was there. It disappeared, and I was like, I needed to use it for something, one of them. And I was like, I asked somebody, I was like, what happened to the screwdrivers? Didn't know what had happened. Fast forward. My stuff is on lockdown in this apartment. Do you hear me? Because it's a hot commodity. That's what I'm saying. I'm like, who are they talking about? Because there's no comparison. I'm not trying to be funny. But when I got a product, as soon as you put it on somebody's head, and I mean literally, I'm not talking about 3 days later. That's some super growth. I'm talking about when it touches their scalp, their hair, in 4 hours, it shows hair growth. I don't think that's something that's compared to anything on the damn store shelves. I'm going to keep it real. And I am not lying. I could put my stuff on your hair and we can go out to eat or something, have a good time. And I can look at your hair and I can tell your hair growing. You going to tell your hair growing because I'm going to show you, I'm going to get your phone and I'm going to let you see that your hair has already started growing. No comparison. I don't compete. Kimmy does not compete with people. I have yet to find someone, no offense, not stuck up, that really can compete with me. I don't give a fuck what the hell I'm doing. So moving right along. And if I really wanted to get on somebody's name to start with an E, ends with an M, who has a who's a billionaire, and get on his ass about stealing something that I was doing before he started doing it, which y'all, let me stop. Mm-hmm. Yeah, because people, this is the one. It was the 1%. Now it's the 2% going into the 3%. I'm not going to go into that. But at this time, it was the 1%, and the 1%, which was you don't know about the 1%. You have no clue about the fucking 1%. You didn't even know nothing about that. You just look up 3, 4, 5 years later, and somebody has copied the new tag. New, used, new with tag, new without tag. Y'all probably know where I'm going. I said EM. But you was doing that shit before they ever. Where the hell you get that from? Because I sure didn't steal it from anyone, so you had to steal it from me. Mm-hmm. A lot of my stuff has been stolen, you guys. There are people on my pages that stay with me just to see what I'm going to post. Trolls and stuff, just trying to see, what I'll come up with or whatever. Y'all order some products, okay? Look on there where this video will be posted, and I'm quite sure that information will be there. I'm going to move on, but just wanted to tell you guys, um, yeah, this y'all, just want to show this to y'all. And how y'all really not seeing this the way I want y'all to see it. Okay? Mm-hmm. You're not seeing it the way I want you to see it. So I'm gonna get up off of here, y'all. I'm just amazed, And like I said, don't care who these people were talking about. It's just like it did make people question who several comments were like, who they talking about? I wonder who they talking about. And have y'all ever heard somebody or seen somebody co-signing on something and they don't even know who the person? They just evil and a follower. I know that's right. You tell them. And if you were to tap that person on the shoulder and say, "Excuse me, I'm with WFAA Channel 7. Do you know who they're talking about?" See, who it seems like, see what happened yesterday. Well, let me tell you what happened yesterday. See, I got up on the wrong side of the bed, you see. I got up on the wrong side of the bed, and you don't know who the fuck they talking about. Shut the hell up. Shut up. You just co-sign, and they know who they talking about. And then another thing that somebody was saying, rap. Wasn't nobody not rapping. Okay, ooh, pun intended. Not rapping like how I just looked at the Bone Thugs and Harmony unsung. Ooh, I love them. Jesus of Nazareth. So I'm not talking about rap as like rap music. I'm talking about WRAP. Should I? Because that's something coming in my future, so I ain't gonna tell y'all that part. But I will say, rapping is where you take a vehicle, any type of vehicle, a bus, car, whatever, and you put advertising on it. It's called wrapping the vehicle. They said something about, wasn't nobody doing that. Well, rapping has been around. Maybe she should have said nobody was putting no one was advertising their products on a wrapped vehicle or as a wrapped vehicle. Maybe she should have said it like that. Y'all, I don't know. I'm out. I don't do competition. And this video, I wasn't even thinking about it when I pressed play to mention this. It just happened when something came to my head. If you play it back, and I was like, oh, let me say something. Yeah, but my lock, y'all, stainless steel, y'all. You can't mess with stainless steel and think that and try to steal, okay, someone's shit, and the lock brinks, and the lock is made of stainless steel. Okay, Y'all know those big old round cylinder locks that go onto like if you had a storage, and sometimes you can buy it inside the storage facility. You know, the office, they'll have them up there for you to buy. At one point they were $12, but you can go somewhere else and get them for cheap, like $7.99, $8.99 at Walmart or whatever. Those kind of locks, y'all. If that's a Brinks lock, leave that stuff alone. That's Brinks. Brinks are the people that come pick money up from the stores, those trucks, and they come and pick it up, and with security and all that, and that I think they know what the hell they doing. They not gonna make a lock where you can just put your shit off in there, put a flathead screwdriver in there. You hear me? Although it went in there, and you could tell that, in other words, trying to keep the lock intact while also trying to get into this. I'm gonna show y'all this lock one day. I'm gonna show y'all this lock. Y'all gonna be like, they need to try to get at my shit, y'all. But the last thing I want to tell you, I started telling you about my rice water, y'all. Let me tell y'all how much money I've lost. And one of my clients said, "That's not your shit." He just can't. All I had to do was just show something to him, and he knew right the fuck off. He was like my spokesperson. He knew right off that it wasn't mine, that it had been manipulated. But I had a 5-gallon bucket, you guys, of rice water. Once again, my rice water, just like this, my rice water is not something on the store shelf. Sorry, it's gonna sit up for it's gonna ferment for 60 days. You must dilute it with water. Specific instructions, because if you don't, you're gonna have crispy hair. I'm talking now high protein. Now, protein is not damageable because it will eventually go back if you leave it alone and moisturize it. Your hair will go to the proper pH after about 3 to 4 weeks. If you were just to use it directly, don't do it. And that's with proper moisturizing and taking care of it. But don't put my rice water on your head. I'm just letting you know. Do not ever, if you buy rice water from me, put it directly on your head and just leave it on there or whatever, and then rinse it out. Even if you rinse it out, don't do it. It's high protein, okay? Like over the top. So you have to dilute it with water. Even if it says rainwater, you will have to go get some more rainwater, get some distilled water. I do distilled water, purified water, is the same as distilled rose water. You have to dilute it. And let me say this, those things, that rice water that has like the rose water, even when you dilute it, it's still rose water. It's in other words, highly concentrated. Enough rose, enough this to where when you dilute it, it's still the same. Now, let me tell y'all something. I'm going to show y'all something. Y'all heard that? See how dumb people are? Y'all, check this out. I'm going to have to talk over the TV. Do y'all see a remote around here anywhere? See, let me see. I'm show y'all how dumb people are. Y'all see a remote around here? Now, I done told the person I live with that somebody hacking into his they getting free service, in other words. Do y'all know how long I've ever had a TV on mute and I've never had it come back on by itself? This is Roku. Y'all heard that TV? Who did that? I'm way over here and the remote is way over there. I ain't even touching the TV. And it's been on silence. This video is 43 minutes and 20. It's been on silence with the little screen going across and all that time. All of a sudden I'm doing a video and it comes on. Yeah, this is the shit I'm telling y'all. Y'all heard that? Okay, it's a group of people in regret, or they will soon be in regret. Maybe it came on. Thank you, Jesus, for having them do it. Group activity. I'm just going to repeat after what she's saying. Okay? That's my girl. In cars and following you around. I think she said in cars, but following you around. Sitting outside of your home. Yes. Come on, girl. Yeah. Yes. Do y'all hear me? To give somebody some kind of update. Mm-hmm. Going through somebody's track. They go, y'all, if I put my hair, y'all, let me go. I'm finna go. Remember I told y'all to burn y'all hair? Sometimes I just want to make them mad. Whatever excess hair come off this head, I just ball it up and put it in the trash, knowing, okay, let me go to my country Joe. I'll ball it up, put it in the trash, because I already know they're going to put a little witchcraft on it or something like that. And guess what I'm going to do? I'm just going to reverse the curse. Yes, I am. I'm going to reverse the damn curse on them, on that ass. I'm going to reverse the curse. Yes, I am. So I just literally just drop on the floor, little string here and there, little string there, little string, and knowing that they up above my head and looking in shit. She got something on her shoulder, and I'm not shedding, y'all. I'm just saying, they looking, monitoring spirits. Damn it. What's she saying? I got to keep an eye on them. When you keep an eye on this, y'all, this is gonna give me my mansion, robe and crown. What's that? I grew up in Church of Christ, y'all. I bet some of my church members like that woman right there. Robe and crown. Oh, I used to love that song. Mansion, robe and crown. What she said? Yes. Hundreds of people over the last 3 years. They being paid to do it. Now, let me get up out from here. Y'all heard what she said? Perfect timing. See how God will use the enemy, use these ignorant minions to turn this TV back on. Y'all heard that? Let me tell y'all who that is. So that's my girl right there. She is a tarot reader. She's like one of my number one tarot readers. And that is Lucky. Now she changed the name now because such stuff is being messed with too. But it's Luckii, Luckii. And it's number 7, VN, as in Lucky 7. And as soon as you put that in her, she gonna come up. Yeah, check my girl out. Lucky. Now it is another Lucky 7. She's black. Okay, let me say that. Okay, and she's 7VN, number 7VN for 7. Tarot. Check her out, y'all. That's my girl. I had to give her a little plug. She's not the only one. All right. So anywho, I'm gonna go. Listen, y'all. Listen. There go the horn. Now look. Oh, that's a commercial. I would say they doing something else. Y'all, they do so damn much. Did y'all hear that horn in the background? I have to tell, let me say something to tarot readers that I know we listen to each other. I have tarot readers that follow me. I have a plethora of different types of people. You guys, let me say this again. When you guys are hearing horns in your videos, all of a sudden somebody blows the horn. These idiots want to be in the scene. These are little bitty brats. They want people to know that's their horn that you hear. That's my horn right there. That's my horn. I was blowing the horn right there, y'all. That's me. So y'all can stop now. And this is not in every case, okay? But if you're repetitively hearing horns when you're doing a video, bump, 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 bump. Trust me, cameras, how do they know you're doing a video? So that's out. You are being spied on. That's out. Okay, how the hell you know I'm doing a video? But when you hear these horns, they know some of you are going to say, confirmation, confirmation, confirmation. No, sorry, hate to bust y'all bubbles. Sometimes it is confirmation. If you hear an ambulance coming or whatever, it might be confirmation, the sound. But in most cases, y'all keep it real. You're being spied on. And I've had people like, wow, you are literally being spied on. This is why a lot of tarot readers are staying in hotels. They do not want to stay in, there's a lot of people staying in hotels now, as a matter of fact. That's probably not my next move. But because of all the gang stalking and spying. If you're doing a video and you're hearing someone blowing a horn, these are little idiots that it's a recording. They want people to know, that was me right there. I'm a hero. Did y'all hear the horn, me blowing the damn horn in the video? Sit your ass down. But it's people doing videos. They have no clue that those horns and stuff that they're hearing or literally because someone's looking at you doing a video. They're literally looking at you doing a video. So they're going to boom, boom. Y'all can step out on this balcony and they stop doing it because I said something in a video. I think it was a video. I can step out on this balcony right here. As soon as I step out on the balcony, it's been happening for 2 weeks. They see when people say something about you, please get into my psyche and tell me that you've been tagging along with me for 7 years, at least minimum. This is 11 years, going on 11 years for me. If you have not been listening to my videos for that length of time, don't comment on my personality. Please don't. Please don't. I know what they're going to do, and they know I know that what they're going to do. You don't know that I know what they're going to do, and they're not going to tell you that I know what they're going to do. I can write a book on them. So if I got to go out here on this balcony, not the first time they did it, second, third, fourth, fifth, this is my life. Eventually, an ignorant ass is going to let me know that I'm being seen out on the balcony. Bump, 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 bump. Bump. Bump until you go outside. See, I'm clairaudience. Let me go find out where that horn coming from. I bet y'all won't hear it again. And I haven't heard it. Now guess what? I'm going to hear it again. Gotta go. Just because I said I haven't heard it. Let me go find out what car that is. Because you see, you have started blowing your horn like they used to do stuff like that and blow their horn because you know I'm out on the balcony and you want to let me know that you know I'm out on the balcony. So car in the front, found it. I ain't heard it since. Y'all hear me? Just let me go. Gotta go. Hasta la vista, buenas horas, buenas noches, arriba, dolce, au revoir, salida. Don't let the doorknob hit you or the good Lord split your. Ciao, Bela, smooches gotta go. Y'all go to my YouTube community. You never know what you'll find there. I'm also selling some products there. Buy something. Thank you. Thank you guys for everything. Thank you for your support. I will be doing another video of this spot in better light. I don't know how that's going to happen because this is the only phone that I'm using right now. Okay, so gotta go. Bye.